a very quick video overviewing remote neural monitoring. The biggest majority of you have been on remote neural monitoring y'all's entire lives, okay? Y'all have been on it maybe since close to birth. You don't have an implant in you. I hear many of you talk about how you were implanted and how you had, an implant put in you. I've had a MRI of my back, of my legs, of my entire body for, different reasons. And I don't have any implants in me. They don't need nanotechnology. But if you did have nanotechnology in you, you can best believe that everyone likely has nanotechnology in them. But nanotechnology has nothing to do with it. They use your EEG to connect to you, to broadcast to you. No different than a real radio channel. Now again, they do not use 5G. They do not use 5G. It is all a EMF radio wave from a satellite, okay? They do not need 5G, 4G. They do not use cell towers, okay? The people that have control over their remote neural monitoring profile are able to communicate with each other using what I call, using what I call artificial telepathy, okay? You ever wonder why a lot of targeted individuals may hear voices in their head, right? And then they can talk back with these voices in real time, like they speak to a real person. Or like they are speaking with a real person. Well, you are. They are communicating with you through a ultrasound EMF radio wave. When you think about something, okay, before you even speak it, they know it. They are able to communicate with you in real time. Now, a lot of people do not get the artificial telepathy. A fair majority of us may just have the tinnitus. At this point, they are still connected to us, but not to the extent where they are trying to communicate with us in real time. They don't want us to know that they have us on remote neural monitoring. And for those people who think that this is a government program, okay, you have to understand, remote neural monitoring technology is leaked, okay? It is leaked technology. Leaked, okay? Yeah, it could be used by a agency. It could be used by a company. And it can also be used by regular, ordinary, everyday people. Everyday people are using this technology on other everyday people. When you think about it, when you have a EMF radio wave communicating with your body, okay, all of your info, all of your neurological info is no longer private. Any of your info that is relayed to a satellite will end up on the internet. If that is anything on the internet, you can best believe it is accessible to anyone. And that is an app for every program out there. That is an app for remote neural monitoring. Now, first of all, people are not scanning you in with their cell phones, okay? That is no nanotechnology in you. Now, nanotechnology, it would be no different, okay? They could still light you up anywhere because it is a satellite broadcast, okay? But you have no nanotechnology in you. When people hold their phones up to you, they are likely just taking a photo. When it comes to remote neural monitoring, the people that have you on it will take a photo of you just to use it as a way of blackmailing you, okay? They will take a photo of you, they'll Photoshop that photo, and then make it seem like you are going out committing crimes when you are not. So, you have to realize that a lot of the stuff that you hear about remote neural monitoring online is not true. Okay? Not at all. No nanotechnology. There's none. Now, we could have metals and, particles in our bodies. I mean, let's get real. When you are out and walking about, outdoors, there's no telling what will end up in your system. Which is why it is good for all people to detox, okay? But as I mentioned before, nanotechnology has nothing to do with it. Anyone can get put on remote neural monitoring. And the people that have you on remote neural monitoring likely had your entire family on it. They likely had your mother, your dad, your grandma. This is old technology, very old technology. This technology goes all the way back to the 80s and late 70s, I'm sure. And one last thing. The people using this technology on you have different settings, okay? They are able to turn up the broadcast. They are able to turn down the broadcast. You may get an EMF of 1,000 one day, then, 200 another day. I mean, I'm telling you, they can pretty much control every setting. They can attack a post light or a stoplight. They can attack your electronics. They can easily blow out a fuse. They can blow out a light bulb. Remote neural monitoring technology is not what a lot of people think it is. I really don't call it remote neural monitoring. I call it the technology of God. You know why? These people are able to play God. And to be honest with you, it really is not remote neural monitoring. And I'll tell you why. They are able to do much more than just infiltrate your body. Okay? They are able to control a broadcast. Okay? For example, you could drive nearby a post light and they can attack a post light as you drive by. They can attack a stoplight as you drive by. Many of these one headlight vehicles are not involved, okay? Many of these one headlight vehicles that y'all talk about are not involved at all. They can easily attack a vehicle's headlight. They can do it all. They can blow your computer out. They don't have to hack any of your electronics, okay? None of them. And the reason why, man, I come on YouTube is because, a lot of you don't know what's going on. Y'all think that everyone around you is involved. Oh, my family is involved. My girl, look. Your family, your whoever, they were likely on remote neural monitoring before you were. They are targeted too, but don't know. I have had a bug sweep done. I have had my phones looked at. I've been through every process that you can think of, and it led me nowhere. If people are keeping track of you around the clock, then they would have to be using a GPS tracker or a Stingray phone tracker. Well, a Stingray phone tracker would be kind of hard because they have to ping your phone literally every time. So, they are more likely to use a GPS tracker as opposed to a Stingray phone tracker. A Stingray phone tracker would be kind of difficult. I mean, kind of hard. But a GPS tracker could be tied to a server or a website, and they could have 1,000 people tracking you at one time. But for the most part, I have looked. I drained my bank account dry in 2017. Looking for GPS trackers and audio recorders and this and that. Look, I didn't find any. How can you talk about how you are being tracked if you don't have any real proof of it? I've looked for a audio recorder. I've looked for a inbuilt audio spotlight. There are none. The people who babble on about this stuff just babble on and on about it. They don't do anything. They just talk. I don't talk. I don't babble. Everything that I'm telling you is based off of my own experience. They keep track of you via your EEG. You can strip butt naked, they still find you. You are part of a live stream. They live stream you for profit. Your profile can be bought and sold to different people. So yeah, you are a victim of human trafficking. And the vast majority of targeted individuals are children. You have evil technology being used by evil people. And, to the people that, want to believe that they are using a GPS tracker or a hidden audio recorder or, this or that. Oh, yeah, they hacked my camera. Look, my guy. I know if my computer was hacked. I know whether or not my phone was hacked. I've had my phones looked at. I've had my vehicle looked at. Nigga, I drained my account dry trying to gain evidence, okay? Drained it dry. A bug sweep. Getting my phones looked at. Guess what? They found nothing. Nada. I'm telling you, people. I'm telling you. I have done it all. I have done everything you could think of. At one point I was like, yo, when I find that GPS tracker, I'm taking these niggas to court. Guess what? They didn't find anything. So who could I take to court? Who could I, sue? My point exactly. Remote neural monitoring technology is what is being used to track you, stalk you, harass you, and even torture you. That's pretty much it. Bye.